What? 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 Why is my noise threshold so high? Why is my noise threshold so high? Why is my noise threshold so high? Oh, can't be that bad. I think this is better now. If anyone is watching this, something's gone bonkers. Say something to fix. Some of this stuff makes no sense. Oh, assuming this starts up, I'm running a career game in 10 times scale using Galileo's Planet Pack. Which is basically a super updated, badass version of regular Kerbal Space Program. Now with more solid rocket boosters. Although I don't use them. Oh well. This is a career I have under. Calling it mayhem, I have so many mods and stuff. I don't know what's up, down, left, right anymore. That's still. I don't know how much of it is exactly the best. Not necessarily expecting anyone to watch this. Thinking eventually though if I can do. If there's any con on another flag on Iota. Yeah, I'll do another Iota mission. Getting in. And I gotta do a bunch of... So, Iota it is. So if anyone isn't from Planet Pack, Iota is first scale. Basically like the Mun. Although it's a little bit smaller. It's bigger than Minmus though, so I can't just float down. So, case. I think I'll stick with the command. Using Smurf, by the way, for a little bit. But I'm using the command pod because Octopod on this. Fashion science can scale it down. So that makes it more expensive. Costing, but at the same makes it somewhat small. Could use a size one. Normally that would be a biological. Set them. I already have a radar scan. I don't need to biome scan. And I'll probably put another one along with. And longest range I have, which is not reached, but I believe it'll reach Iota. I don't really need it because I have a man. So I have that node and that I'll put a parachute. I only need the one for something that tested that fairly exact. So my friend. Oh, I need so. I'll put a couple small ones on. Main one. I was gonna put on my. Only need about half the. Lander for Iota. I need about 2,500 meters per second to get me from surface of Iota back home. That's plenty. More than enough, actually. Yeah. Of some. One of those. Now I need a box. Sure, I unlocked a box. Storage locker here. And rest of the us. Carbonite. Ah, here it is. So. Driver. Golf club. Power shit. That should be plenty. Balance out weight a bit. I want a little bit more delta V. Yeah, I probably want. Take these off and I'll FTL 800. I'll put the. Alright, well, I have a lot of math. Alright, and I'm easily within the thruster weight. After. Then I don't need ladders because Iota's gravity is enough that I. Bed pack. Now. Difference is I want now. This will be enough to get me from the surface of Iota back to Gale, along with having a decent amount of fuel final stage landing. But I'm gonna make some radial drop tank. Don't need big deep. FTL 4 Brits. Put on some procedural liquid. 50 order the engines. 0.58 for the thrust. So yeah, that's fine. That's for the landing. So this stage here will get me from Iota orbit basically to the ground. Thought I would. So that'll do everything in Iota orbit now. I do not need to worry about anything else. That general. While I'm at this, put an extra couple solar panels. Bigger solar panel. One there. But a small one here, just in case I'm somehow turned exactly in the wrong. That way now, no matter what, I'll have some electricity. I use it. So, adapter, because rockets get big. And I want to do a quad core. Now this is 32. So, get this to Iota. Check a cryo engine. That, then all this stages here. That should be to get this whole mess now. So this is where the radial starts. First things first, I'm gonna copy the. I'm gonna need at least 4 of these in order to get this on the way to orbit. I actually oh, wait, never. Need to make these aerodynamic because they are going to be going. And I'll just make, because I need something to act as a. Now, need about another 4,000 meters per second. This sketchy. That should be fun. Just in case, do I have struts? Yes. I no longer have. Alright. Not doing another radial. Actually, I'm going to make it all cryogenic. Basically, strategy. So, probably about 8 of the 4 engines. Act. Another one in the center. Little too. They're over. That's about as good. Now, I want 4 of these. And there we go. Actually, using the magic of Disney, probably shove at least 1 extra set of tanks. 2 extra tanks. Thruster. You know what? This thing's probably gonna have... Better be safe than... That's... Hangar extender. Down here. That's a little low, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some solids on them. After adding in a bit of reinforcement on. This is what you do when your procedural part limit's at 1.5 meters. Which is a bit ridiculous, but this isn't RP0. I don't actually have a way to... Well, this is only a 600-ton rocket, not even. And the real Saturn V's were 3,000 tons. Not doing too bad. And my cost is manageable. I think I get more than this for planting the flag, plus all the science and magnetic surveys. What kind of solids do I? Probably the best. That's close. So let's put the solids here. 5. Yeah, that's about right. Actually, I'll stick with 43-second burn is fair. But that's fine for, so I'll trust those guys at space Y. Now, who's driving this? Yep, I want my scientists, so I can set the science equipment. I've already landed on Iota once, actually. When the realism overhaul suite probably start. All this because of save, double check delta V. Launch. Right, let's go. What, please? Blow up. Don't have any of the vent stuff. I'm gonna have to eyeball this. A rather sketchy rocket design. I'll be the first. What can... Alright. You can do it, little buddy. You can do it. Yeah, okay, I think we're accelerating alright. It's just the game is running at about a quarter speed. Must say, though, I like the sound of these Space Y solid rocket boosters. Now, let's roll over. I should have pretty decent roll authority considering I have 4 radial rocket cores. All with gimbaled. But a gravity turn with this thruster weight probably at about 125 meters a second, I think. Because my normal thruster weight increase is going to be up by these solids burning out in about 20. Air resistance shouldn't be that bad though. I have pretty nice nose cone. I should have enough delta V to do what I need to do. If not, it'll be a bit of an advantage. As long as I can make it back into orbit of Iota from wherever it is I end up, then I shouldn't have much trouble. Alright, let's do the epic gravitational turn. Yep, I'm gonna go to 2 times speed. All these boosters are about to... They should stay. Nope, but I didn't lose any engines. Fuck it. Right. I actually have 20 engines powering this. For freak's sake, the 3rd stage plus the lander could just about get into orbit. I'm already at almost 9,000 meters. Graphics settings are... Though it is night. And Rio Plume hasn't been updated yet for 1.21. When it is, I'm going straight to Realism Overhaul, I think. Coolidge motors and everything. Seems like this thing's crawling, but it really isn't. I think I might be a little bit low with the flight path I'd aim for, but that's probably because it probably has a lot of air resistance. Mainly because these Kerbals, Bob, have not invented fairings yet. Like, you invent the payload before a frickin' piece of plywood that you can protect it from the atmosphere. Come on, guys, get it together. Oh well. Yeah, I should be fine anyway. I'm above the worst of the atmosphere already. Normally, I want to be at close to 1,000 meters a second by the time I get to 45 degrees. I'll be at around 700. I can make that up higher up in the... And since my 2nd stage is reasonably powerful, 1, 3 star, then I don't really need to worry about falling back into the... That's a trouble when you have something like 0.8, or even 0.6 on some 3rd stage. And my time to apoapse is increasing. As long as I'm still picking up. I'm gonna go to 3 times warp. My game. It's only actually been 2 minutes and 20 seconds after launch. 45 kilometers. Going over 1 kilometer a second. Kerbal dust. Kerbal space. Nowhere to be found. Have about a minute to staging. But I'll get most of my delta V from this stage in that last minute because of the miracle of the logarithmic mass ratio. I'm thinking my final orbit will be somewhere close to 200 kilometers. Atmosphere ends at about 90, so not a huge. Really should have launched during daylight. Oh well. Here's a nice starscape. Alright, switch back to ×1 for... Science, running. I already got all that. Nothing. Other science. Got plenty of electricity. And I got more than a minute and a half to apoapse, so I should be able to make it. I wish this had prograde hold. Make it a lot easier. I don't have a level 2 pilot or an advanced probe core. I'm kind of stuck with what. Kind of see the limb of the planet. I know it's alright and proper to do stuff at night. Really should have done this at the... Oh well. Hoping there'd be a moon or something. That might be Talumo right there. Oh well. We'll see something at some point. Yeah, I'll need a little bit of the next stage to rise into it. Probably should have put an extra couple fuel tanks and maybe 8 solids on the bottom there. Oh well. I also could have just tweak scale the solids and make it twice as big, but that's a bit sketchy. Yeah, I'll run out of this stage before I reach apoapse. Besides, the more mass I get rid of, the easier this thing will be. I'm gonna go towards a little closer to apoapse before firing up this. Good. And I'll just circularize an 190 kilometer parking or at least as close as I can. Just like what the real Apollo astronauts did. They also used a little bit of their surge third stage. Although my ship looks nothing like the Apollo service model. Kinda wish I did, honestly. I don't have that kind of design. Buy some. Safely in orbit, so let's fixate. It looks like I might be able to encounter Iota on a normal transfer. Notice because it's approaching an ascending, descending node. I think that's the ascending node. Relative difference. Not quite, but I won't need much. Yeah, I will need a little bit of my next. That's alright. That's why I have 3,003. So I'll execute. Holy shit. Much better. That was disastrous. But now I'm going to wait for this to execute. At least we got the day side now. So, time for a trans-iota injection. I think that's Icarus. That's probably SETI way out there. Pretty sure Iota would still be before sunrise. Oh, that's... Yeah, that's SETI. Down to the left of the sun. Yep, that's SETI there. Then that there is probably... That's probably Neva, and this is probably Thalia, and this is probably Icarus. So Talumo... Somewhere back there. That could be it. Not, it's probably on the... Let's do a bit of physics warp. Because no one in their right mind wants to actually use that. And let's extend our antenna, so... work well enough. No important science I haven't already gotten in this particular part of low Gale orbit. So, I've almost burnt node. I'll probably have about 1,000 meters per second left when I get into Iota orbit. And I only need about 1,500 to land. I actually need more to get back than the land because I need to escape Iota completely. So, let's make a bit of a course correction. And I want about an 1,000-kilometer orbit because I want to use that biome scan. Now look, it'd only take 80 meters per second. Not bad at all. Of course, only 80 meters per second out in the middle of nowhere, but... It's not such a big. Might have some in-space high science. I've already collected in-space high twice for science. Check. See if there's enough in here. Not even waste. Get Bob out of the building. That one. Right. Using the autopilot for these routines. The complicated things like getting into orbit and landing, I handle those. The mech jet landing doesn't work. Loves to suicide burn. Had bad experiences with, especially when you're modded terrain. I'll extend my landing. Actually, no, I won't be coupling. How close did I? 950. No. Do an inclination. Oh, nice. Send that data. Change my inclination. Polar orbit. About, I don't know, 100 meters per second. 120. 125. That's too bad. Now, I also need RPWS and magnetometer for that contract. Now, that actually want again. That's SETIs. 50 days, I don't have life support. 44 inclination, 0.28, and then data from in-space. So I'll see if I can do my scanning orbit. Let's try change apoapsis 7800. That should give me the eccentricity I need, will allow me to do a biome scan. And look, I only need 400 meters per second. I keep forgetting that Iota is smaller than Earth. Real solar system, I need 700 or 800 meters per second for. Although I'll need more to circularize. Not that far off. And at least one of my solar panels catching this. I think. Probably just this. Not like I really have anything. A lot of electricity. And the multispectral. Oh, I know what's wrong. Yeah, I'm ass on to this. I'll fix that once I'm done with this burn. Am I low enough for in-space? Low? I don't think so. Let's check these. Oh, okay, these still have a decent amount of stuff in them. What about lay goo? Close enough. Yeah, I have enough inclination. I have more than point. Oh, it's only. Oh. Alright, now. That should be. More than enough. Up. Alright, Bob. Got some work to do. Right, so. Scanning orbit. I already have a terrain. Oh. We even have the bio. Yes, okay. The biome scanner is in. Something just tipped on. Oh, it's just Iota. Oh. Like this thing up to about. Yeah. Oh. Area. And I'm just gonna burn down my Apo apps. My eccentricity is just above that point. I'm going at 834. Try this. Right. Probably not. I might have to lower my. Just barely too high. Oh no, never mind. That's not it. It's just. Why am I having electricity? Not giving me. Oh, that's what it. Low Earth or Iota, but you know what I mean. Just that the gosh dang moon blocks my solar panel. Decent fraction of orbit. I don't have RTG. Maybe I can hyperwarp and get it to skip over that. Right after I pass, why couldn't it be closer to Parapsis? Try this. I've been in orbit long enough. I'm going to lower my parapsis so I can get some in-space low data. First, where's... That way I can finish that stupid magnetometer contract. I can see if I can get into a slightly more circular lower orbit that'll let me scam without having to worry so much. Thinking it's 500. Because I think it was 50 kilometers. Problem is I have no electricity. For some reason. That pointed away from the... Not that bad. About as much. That magnetometer I used. And nice, I can that orbital survey. Oh nice, I'm at an angle now where Iota's orbit. Oh. Iota's orbit at such an angle that my initial polar orbit now doesn't get eclipsed. Probably still. So I think I'm gonna land on this because I've already landed on the no, the range. That's I have to wait for half an Iota landing window. I got enough biome data. Alright. So from wherever I am right now, burn retrograde until my... shit, that's on the night. God dang it. You know what? Challenge accepted. At least I should be able to see. So, lower my periaps to just above the surface. Burn a little bit rate. Should have known I was orbiting in it. God dang it. But I'm just gonna circularize down. Quick save in case I hit a really... Shouldn't. Wait, why don't I have SAS modules? That... Doesn't the Terrier have an alternator? It must not. Stop this spectral. No, no, ah. Oh, that's circularized. How long do I have before... Oh, no, that's actually not too bad at all. I actually think I can warp. Keep me out of... I've already gotten all of the buttons. Oh. No, this is a bit... Want to land. Let's check. I already got... Now, what's this one up here? Is this a poles biome, or is it... I'll still get a piece of this... Just before encountering the edge of the strip, I'm... Mad retro. I'm gonna burn off all this engine. Why is the sun below the horizon, but there's still light on these peaks which below me? Come on, you This is reflected. Yeah, it's reflective gale. Well, I won't have quite enough delta V to stop on this stage, but that's why I over-designed the final one. I also got the landing leg, other stage. These are just drop tanks, really. Switch over to surface info. I can see where the heck is going. And I just remembered, I don't think I can use any of that gear besides a golf club, because I think I need an engineer to use. Makes no sense. Why would an engineer be the one setting up science experiments? But that's what the golf club is for. Do something. Now, I'm going to leave it. And I think I left it too. Oh, I did not. Whoa! That was loud. What you get for looking at. Not sound good. Oh well. That. I already had that. You already have. Toggle that. And there's no carbonite. Well, it was worth a check. Oh. That's my landing station. Currently blowing up. I didn't need. Nice. As with this. Alright. Now, Bob. Hey. Bob, learn how to RCA. Come on. Oh. Carrying like 600 tons worth of. Come on. Come on, you can do it, Jetpack. Now, through the magic of troll. God dang. That was my own fault. Come on, Bob. Oh, up. I'm just gonna grab onto this pod. Fix my inventory. Forgot that Bob would decide to carry literally. So, can't actually use any of this stuff, so. Oh, much better. Now I'll plant my flag. Yep. And golf club. Holding a golf club. Yes, I am holding it. So I get 2 science for bringing a golf club to the moon. Come on. Am I out of fuel or something? For some reason, I can only do RCS for like a split second. Shift key? Ow. What is wrong with this? Freaking glitched beyond glitched with it. Come on, it's... Oh. Sticky key. Bob, you're drunk. Go home. What's wrong with my RCS? Freaking embarrassing. There we go. F5 this. Do I have any electricity? The data from everything in the... Now I want to get the off of the planet. So. Oh, I gotta thrust. Yeah, that should be a little bit more vertical. Yeah, that's enough. Well, let's just burn prograde. I have an offset center on max. Once I get about a 50-kilometer apsis, I want to be high enough above Iota to actually... I don't want to be like right up against... Won't make much of a difference. I'll just tell the thing to start. Oh yeah, I have tons of fuel. Come on, you can do it, little buddy. Now after this, I'll use the return from a moon function. I did this manually for my last mission, and it worked fine, but just tedious trying to find exactly the right ejection angle. Basically what I want to do is I want to use my orbital velocity around Iota. Oh, I should burn almost right now. Yep. Notice how my orbital velocity that I'm going this way around Gale gets cancelled by my escape from Iota, and I end up in this highly eccentric orbit that passes basically back home. Now, I need a little bit more. Yeah, close enough. That should capture me. Five it again. I didn't forget anything. Not even going to bother to rendezvous around Gale yet. I'll do that later on. I'll just warp to the... Now, still a ways out. Once I get to about 1,000 kilometers, I'm just going to burn off my remaining fuel, slow down a bit. For one thing, re-entry won't be as harsh, but then also, like, come on, environmental regulation. Make this burning up something. I want to keep roughly the same air apps. Yeah, this'll... Yeah. Gotta to raise my... I keep forgetting that this has real solar system mechanics, so it's actually better a bit higher. So, this doesn't have lifting re-entry mode, but I don't... I would actually greatly prefer it because Bob is definitely going to pass out on re-entry. He can survive it. Because Kerbals don't... So let's just warp to atmosphere entry. 7 kilometers. Wall of air. I haven't. Notice how I start to lose speed right away. 5 kilometers. I don't think I'll skip off in this. And that's just my other stage blowing. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Already decelerate. They're really finicky. So I don't think the pod will actually up, but might lose a solar panel. Yeah, my time to prepare apps is sucked in. Probably about 65 kilometer, 60. I usually do closer to 70 but that's because the atmosphere there starts at 140. A little bit more drag up high. Also, usually the pods are actually more surface air. I'm moving slow enough now that I think the pod would have a chance of diving on it. I got plenty. Started with 50. I'm already lost almost half my speed. And then there's the fact that the heat goes with the cube of speed. I've actually lost most of my warp through. Come on, Bob. Don't be a pussy. Bob didn't pass out. Jebediah would have handled that no stress. But, pilots actually have better G tolerance. Makes sense. Not safe to deploy. I usually deploy it at 8. I'm also landing at night, which is right and proper. Biome am I? Oh. Mountain? That looks like a... Oh no, that's... Just weird textures. Probably mostly my fault. Or that could just be a feature they... Wrong way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'll wait till I'm about to hit them. Oh, shit. I have made it back to game. Now, let's see what happened with that mission. Oh, to the Space Program Center, come on. Do it. Oh, nice. I got enough science. Well, I didn't even click that, but okay. So, I might research that direct rovers. Good antennas and the herp pop. Tough one. And there's better rockets. Wait, I saw something interesting. Wondering what the I'm gonna research because I can put a space station in orbit and get a couple hundreds. Something useful. Herp. I'm not sure if that would even survive re-entry. What else is around? Come on, guys. Not even sure how to do. It's gonna last 11 years. Except that one anyway. No, I can't do that yet. I don't have cryotech. Except this one. Pretty sure the resource scanner is M700, and if not, I'll just cheat. Not launching it. Especially since that other satellite steady. I have a satellite. Oh well. That's everything for tonight anyway. That's the Iota mission. And if anyone's watching this, well, see you guys.